Hello, everybody. Start off by saying that I do not own the rights to any of the music that is going to be playing. And y'all tell me if it's too loud. Say hi whenever you jump on. All right. And invite your friends. So who's here? Hey, Jennifer. Let's see. Hey, Tammy. I was just getting ready to message you. I'll be sending you a text here as soon as I am finished with my live. So, hey, Erin. Hey, Shannon. Hey, TG. Thank you, Jennifer. Tarjay. Hey, Taco. Either Tarjay or Amazon Prime Day. Hey, Andrea. Good morning, Margot. Can you believe it? I am on live before 10 o'clock at night. Hey, Andy. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Cheyenne. Hey, Amy. Let's see. Okay. So, look. I still have on that makeup. So, this is called a make-off wipe. And I don't know if you can see what it says because of the reflection, but it says the lazy, down here it says the lazy girls and boys solution to washing their face. Guilty. And I'm going to show y'all how big this is and how well and quickly it works. These are made of 100% Italian cloth. We are out of them on the website right now, but guess who has some in my inventory? Okay, look, it's so big that you can't even see my face, right? I know. So if y'all are watching this live, then either drop a 1 or a smiley face, and if you watch the replay, drop a heart. Now, if we're not connected on Facebook, then I won't see you pop on, so make sure that you say hi so I can shout you out. And I'm going to show you, y'all, that makeup is from Sunday when I did the series. So bad. I'm awful about skincare. Oh. Hey, Dina. Hey, Tassie. Hey, Frank. Hey, Lillian. Hey, Chris. Hey, Lauren. But y'all know me. I got to keep it real. So, if you didn't hear me, I don't own the rights to this makeup. The music that's playing. And let me know if it is too loud, okay? Or if you can't hear it. Hey, Logan. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Sarah. All right, now look. Remember how I told y'all that eyeliner, look, y'all, that eyeliner has been on through that Sob Fest on Sunday. And, it's smudge proof. It's not waterproof. Okay, so I don't know why this isn't playing, but whatever. And this, our mascara. Remember how I was bawling and it didn't run? But look how easy it is to come off. What? We are sold out of the mascara right now. However, I have some in my possession. So, the first 3 to claim them, you get them. It's the One Step Fiber Mascara, 20 bucks. It's not waterproof, but it is definitely water resistant. But look at how easily that came off. No, Nicole, I am actually a director with Limelight by Alcone. Okay. Hey, Phelan. Hey, Sierra. Margot, as soon as, I'm not opening it up to Beauty Guides yet because we're getting ready to get them back in stock. But as soon as I see if any, what my clients need, then I will open it up to Beauty Guides and I'll let you know. And, I think you actually, did you claim one of those, for one of your prizes? Or was that a while ago? I can't remember. Great job, by the way. You are killing it. Can't wait to announce. Okay, so my one make-off wipe. And it's done. Nicole, I'm feeling so much better. Thank you for asking. Hey, Lori. Hey, Leslie. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry for a second. Oh, you do? How fun. Gone, girl. So I got back to school today. Took a lot of bribing. A cinnamon roll. A donut with sprinkles. Lots of stuff. Alright, y'all. If you haven't seen me introduce this bad boy, this is our new eye serum. I Aspire. I don't know if you can see it because of the lights. I'm sitting outside facing the sun, so. But it's got this ceramic applicator tip. And this sucker, it stays cool, but you can keep it in the fridge to keep it even cooler. And when it's cool, it decreases puffiness, which we all want, and those dark circles, because mama is bad about sleep, obviously. Lauren, he's good. You know, these, like, yesterday and today have been hard because, like, his steroid regimen, and then I always put it on my forehead, because those wrinkles right there, even though they've gotten so much better, I still put it there because you can feel it instantly firm. But coming down off of those steroids is worse than the chemo. Like, if you believe it. I mean, believe it or not, it really is. And so he just has a lot of trouble. And he, cannot waste it. Has a lot of trouble coming down off those steroids. So hopefully once we make it past today, it will be better. Oh, Tara, is it Tara or Tara? Hey, Shanae. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Allison. Jennifer, my company, I'm a director with Limelight by Alcone. And if you haven't heard of it, it is it's 100% professional grade makeup. The pros have used it since 1952. And then our brilliant CEOs, the daughters of the founders of Alcone, the daughter and her niece, decided to bring it to us. Thank God. Because it's like unlike anything you've ever seen. Coverage-wise, pigmentation, it's just insane. So next, I'm taking our Sotox, which also lightens, brightens, and tightens. And, hey, Sarah. Hey, Mandy. And mixing it with the Liquid Gold, which is our One Drop Wonder. And I might, and see, it comes in this little vial, like an essential oil vial, so it's glass. It's 100% Pomifera oil. If you have not heard of it, you need to look it up because it has so many natural, amazing properties. Hey, April. Hey, girl. How are you? So, oh, bye, Margot. So, let's see. So, I just mixed those two together into a little solution. And I put it anywhere that I want to correct darkness, sunspots, any age spots, or tighten wrinkles. Basically, any skin imperfections can be taken care of. And yes, I call, Amy, you're right. You know what I call? I was actually 2 seconds away from getting Botox. I say 2 seconds, probably about 2 weeks. Right there. Those. So, but they've gotten so much better because of this regimen. Anyway, I was like 2 seconds away from going to my Botox consult. And it was going to be like $750. And I shopped around. Hey, Jenny. And that was like the best that I could find to get it done in Northwest Arkansas. I'm going to let this, thank you, you're so sweet. I'm going to let this dry for a sec. But anyway, I call it Photox because, all right, bye girl. Thank you. Thanks for checking in, sweets. So I call it Photox. It's the Photox and One Drop Wonder, and it's amazing, and I love it. Hey Taylor, you've got surprises coming. But I'm letting it sit for just a minute, and then I'm going to put on my moisturizer. And all of our skincare is 100% chemical free, 100% natural, and that is really important to me for those of you who are new, as a cancer mom. I never really paid attention to like the fact that once you put something on your skin, it takes less than 20 seconds to be absorbed into your bloodstream. So I don't want any of these chemicals from all the other skincare out there and makeup out there soaking into my skin. So everything is organic. Almost everything is gluten-free. We're working on 2 products, and paraben-free. Everything in our line is completely 100% Leaping Bunny certified, which means at no point do any of our ingredients ever touch an animal. We do not animal test. We are 100% cruelty-free. And everything is eco-friendly and sustainable. So we're also looking out for the long term for the future of our ecosystem, our environment. Sitting outside can be tricky with lighting, so I'm going to have to keep messing with it. So I'm setting this in. And y'all feel free to come and go. I was bored because it's month end and I just wanted to hang out, listen to some music, and I've never done like a get ready with me thing, like so many do. I just kind of chat a lot, but I've been having a lot of people ask me for tutorials, so that's what we're doing. Hey Natasha. Hey Jackie. I'm so sorry. I never got back to you. I saw your message yesterday, so I owe you a message. I'm so sorry. Hey Travis. Jennifer, a lot of companies are doing what now? Hey Becky. And I need to let this sit. Typically what I would do is when I put my primer on, I put my contacts in and brush my teeth. So just give it a minute. That mist is amazing. The primer not only makes your makeup just flawlessly go onto your skin, stay on your skin, it also minimizes pores. Holla! And it's got oil control. So, hey Christine! Tooth Fairy came last night at Christine's house. Okay, so I'm pretty dry. Just make sure that it's dry. You don't want to put it on wet. Now, what I'm going to do today, because I'm going to be out and running around, is I'm going to do a full face, all organic and or chemical free, no animal testing. Yeah, they should be moving toward it. But however, if you you need to make sure that you go to leapingbunny.org. Leapingbunny.org. Leaping Bunny is the only company that is 100% certified that there's no animal testing on any part of the product. So all you have to do is go to leapingbunny.org, type in the company's name, and you can see if they are a Leaping Bunny certified company. So I would definitely recommend that. Okay, so since I'm going to be out and about and it's hot because I live in the South, obviously, in case you couldn't tell from my accent, I'm going to do a full concealer face. And I use concealer 2 and 3 because my skin is what they call kind of a neutral skin. And it is, I have yellows and I have pink undertones. So I just mix them. I can go either way, but I prefer the way it looks whenever I mix. So, and y'all seriously tell me if that music is too loud. Oh, I'm sorry, Jennifer. It's from our Vistaprint site under banners. So I'm just taking a little bit on the end of my brush. And this is our Concealer 3. And all of our concealers are 100% waterproof. So it's not going to sweat off. Okay? That's big for me. Here's our Concealer 2. Scrape off. All of our products are 50% pigmentation. So you don't need a lot to get a completely full coverage face. Okay? Just beware. Just letting you know. You don't need to use a whole bunch of product. Ain't nobody got time for wasting product, caked on makeup, having to replenish your makeup supply every 5 seconds. No. Okay, so I'm taking this little bit and I'm mixing it with our must-do, which is Palmerose oil, or I'm sorry, Palmerose and sunflower oil. And it smells amazing. I wish you could smell it. And I just took a drop of that. And I am going to mix it in with my non-ghetto nail. I'm calling my nail girl as soon as I hang up to see if she can squeeze me in. So. Hey Ainsley, hey Moira, hey Amanda, hey Ashley. Thanks for joining. And hey, if y'all jumped on late, then say hi. If you're watching it live, then drop a 1 or a smiley face. And that didn't get, these are wax based. So for those of you who are new, this is wax based, so you have to make sure that you warm it up. If you don't warm it up, then it's not gonna go on your skin well. The positive thing about wax based, see, I like to mix it like that with the must-do, so it makes it like a little bit more of an oil. I mean a liquid. And this is, like I said, this is concealer. And I'm just mixing Concealer 2 and 3, and I'm dotting it all over, but I'm not putting it where I need concealer. I forgot what I was saying. Y'all, if y'all are new, then you know, or if you're, oh yeah, drop a smiley face or a 1 if you're watching it live, and drop a 2 or a heart if you catch the replay. And if you share it, please let me know so I can thank you. Okay, hey Kendra. Okay, if I didn't say hi, so listen, this is another thing I'm notorious for. I love to mix or just spread it evenly across my forehead and my face, and then I go in with a brush or a tool. And yes, I do foundation first, because why, and this is what I'm considering my foundation, even though I am using concealer, but yes, I always apply my foundation first, because you may not need to cover up any imperfections, okay? Like, you could get the coverage you need from just putting your foundation on. So why would you waste product and cake stuff on that you don't need? Make sure that you get your ears, your hairline really good, and go down your neck. Okay? Hey Cassie, hey Casey. Alright. Now, I'm going to take our buffer brush, which is one of my favorites. It is out of stock right now, but it is coming back soon. So, everybody should have this. And you just, I take it, this is my favorite way to apply it. I spread it evenly. Spread it evenly all across my skin with my finger, and then I go in with tiny, tiny circles and a very, very light hand. That's the biggest key. You do not want to pull on skin, because it's just going to cause sagging skin and wrinkles, and we don't need any of that. Jennifer, I don't know, but send me a PM right now, and I'll check and make sure in our product guide, because that's one that I haven't heard of it. So I want to definitely look at it for you. Hey, sweet Caroline. How are you doing, baby? Are y'all surviving? I saw your picture. My heart is just broken. Y'all send prayers out if you haven't already. Send prayers out to all of the people on the on the coast of Texas and South Texas, and Houston. Everybody that's affected by this horrible hurricane. It's such a tragedy. It's awful, and so many people are being displaced. Caroline, my friend that just jumped on, just breaks my heart. So just make sure that you blend it down. Hey, Sandra. I can't believe you have a middle schooler. Ah, time passes so too quickly. So I did talk Beck into staying at pre-K, bribed him with a donut and a cinnamon roll, and told him that he didn't have to do nap time because he says it's for babies. And I told him he didn't have to do nap time, and that if he says, Mommy, I didn't want to go because I misted you. That's like his main thing. I misted you. I'm like, well, there's one reason we need you to go to school, because it's missed. So I told him that he could have his teacher, told him to tell his teachers that he could call me. Why is my music went dead, so I guess I don't have to say I don't own the rights to it anymore. Hey, Shelby. I'm trying to get the lighting right, guys. Sorry. Hey, Jacqueline. I'm just hanging out, getting ready. Hey, Lauren. So, y'all say hi when you get on. Also, I do have an exciting announcement for y'all. So, that's what I use as my foundation. So, that is going to be, that's going to be 100% waterproof and is not going to go anywhere. Once again, I mixed concealer number 2 and concealer number 3. And this lighting is off, but maybe that'll help. Son of a whatever. You'll be able to see it better anyway. Oh, Caroline. I'm so sorry. I saw that you said you were in Katy. Is that where you are right now? So I'm going to take our concealer 2. Since it is wax-based, I'm warming it up with my finger because I'm not putting this on the back of my hand. Now, if I was doing a client's makeup or a consult, I would put it on the back of my hand just like I did there. And see, since it's wax-based, it's going to sit on the top of my skin. So if I need to go back and use any of that, that product isn't going to soak in. That's one of the great things about the wax-based, is that not only does it stay for so long, it sits on top of the skin, doesn't sink in to any fine lines or wrinkles. This color is lighter than my normal color. This is my number 2 concealer. And I like to use this as a highlighter. This is where the instant eye lift happens. Right there on the temple. And I use this as an eyeshadow primer. This concealer. You're in Houston? What? I thought you went to Katy. Was Katy worse? So, anyway, big announcement. With all the crazy craze that's been going on with all of my viral hysterical bawling videos that were shared, I'm sure y'all have heard me talk about the incredible, it's incredible, and I'm so humbled and I'm so thankful for everybody that is reaching out and sending friend requests. But I am now forced. I am like, I think 400 people away from Facebook maxing me out on my personal page. So I have created, which this whole thing, all of my makeup stuff, this has always been about makeup and ministry. So if y'all know me, you know that. My 5-year-old son Beck was diagnosed with very high risk acute lymphoblastic leukemia last June, on June 8th of 2016. He is currently in remission, but with remission in leukemia comes still a very, very long treatment protocol. So he will not finish his complete treatments until September 27th of 2019. So we still have like 25 months left. So anyway, that's the way this whole makeup thing started, is makeup and ministry. My heart just always goes out to the teenage girls. I love them so much, and I just can't imagine how hard it is in your life. I had enough struggles with identity and self-esteem without having cancer as a preteen and as a teenager. And as a young, probably until about the last 5 years, ironically enough, when I came to know the Lord for real. Not just knew about Him, but knew Him. And so I always looked for opportunities to reach out to the girls that were sick, because I can't imagine not only being so sick, but losing your hair and having all of those self-esteem, and just, people are mean, y'all. I mean, one of my precious girls, she went to the movies, and in Fort Smith, this is not like, you know, crazy. This is around here, my hometown. She went to the movie, and there were people, teenagers, throwing popcorn at the back of her bald head. Her head was bald because of cancer. And guess what? The joke's on them, because she is now getting to compete in Miss Teen Arkansas USA. I think that's it. I can't remember. And so that is in Fort Smith at the end of October, and I can't wait to go and cheer her on, because she is absolutely stunning. Hair or not, makeup or not, I don't care. She's one of the most beautiful people I know. So that was kind of how this came about. And so now that my personal page has been cray-cray, I don't want anybody to miss out on an opportunity if they want to get involved with this organization and foundation that I'm working to create. And so I've created a business page, and I was trying to go live on that business page, but Mom was going to have to get a Facebook tutorial. I thought I knew what was up, but apparently I don't whenever it comes to like actual business pages, and it wouldn't let me go live. So I'm going to start directing a lot of traffic over there. And if you don't follow me on YouTube, please do. I'll post a link, but I need to get my YouTube viewers and subscribers up so that I can actually claim my own URL. I know it sounds silly, but unless you have enough subscribers to your YouTube channel, you can't claim your own URL. Is that not the craziest thing? Ridic. Let's see. Okay, Caroline, let me read. Oh, okay, so I haven't been on Facebook to see that. So oh gosh, that's so awful. Hey, Amy. Hey, Mary. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Kirby. Are you safe? So I've got 2 Houston girls on here right now. How is everybody? Okay, so did y'all see how I put my concealer on? I did not just put it right here. I put it in a triangle because I want it to blend. And I have dark circles because I don't sleep like I'm supposed to. And so that's why I put a lot of concealer on. And then any imperfections that you want to cover up, you can just go back in with your concealer and cover it up. But with Limelight, with it being 50% pigmentation, you want to layer and you want to go slowly. You do not want to go big at first. You can always add on, but you don't need much. It doesn't need to be cakey. Oh, Ashley, I didn't know that. Are you a survivor? I can't tell if that's blended in because my mirror is not good. So I'm going to take my Blenderful, and this is a non-latex blender bud, and it comes in this magnetic carrying case. It does not cost extra, and it keeps it from having bacteria build up on it. And I'm just setting this in because I want to make sure it's good and set in. And I swear, I'm going to do a 5-minute full face for y'all, and you're going to flip out because every time I do a full face, it takes forever. Hey, Audrey. But look at how tired my eyes are. Oh, thank goodness for professional grade makeup. Okay, so after you've gotten that in, I'm blending this down. I'm starting to lose my tan. I can tell my colors are changing. Hey, Sarah. Oh, I look like an Oompa Loompa in this light. Hey, Torina. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get adjusted here. Oh, what do I have on my shirt? Okay, so next step is we need to set our foundation. You need to set, especially because, hey, Jessica, hey, Alex, especially with this being wax-based, it's very, 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 I can't say this enough times, very important. That light is not even helping. It's very important that you set this foundation with a powder before you put anything else on it. Okay? I'm trying to find my brush, my powder brush, and here it is. Sorry about that. Hey, Jessica, other Jessica. Now, this is our translucent pressed powder. It is 100% translucent. It looks the exact same on any skin tone. Whether you are the darkest dark or the whitest white, all this is going to do is set that wax-based foundation in place for you. Okay, so look, with this light, it's not going to change the color of what I just put on. And this does not have, it's not an HD powder, so it does not give any flashback. So, you know those those pictures you see of like red carpet nightmares? There's one that looks like Nicole Kidman like stuck her face in a pile of drugs. And it's because they didn't use a completely translucent powder to set her makeup. And it shows up. It shows up whenever you flash. And so, since all of Limelight by Alcone was created for runway, high fashion, studio shoots, movies, special effects, all of it is created with the theater, the studios, and the brightest lights in mind. So, that's why it's so pigmented. That's why we have that powder. I also like to go back with my Blenderful and get some powder and set under my eyes. And you can, if you like to bake your makeup on, you can bake it with this too. That's just a personal preference. I have pretty dry skin, so this is really the only place that I bake, and I really don't bake it. I just kind of make sure that it's covered. Okay. Now, do y'all want to see contouring? Like, I really don't have, the only thing I have to do is get the kids, so throw out some hearts or likes or whatever if you want me to do contouring. Hey, Priscilla. Hey, Co. Hey, Robin. Okay. All right. I'll do some contouring. Let me get this. Okay, so number one thing you want to think about when you're contouring is shadows versus lighting. Okay, so when you choose a color for your contour for the dark color, you want to make sure that it is a gray based, like a shadow. You don't want to use a brown per se or anything that's kind of golden, because that will actually pick up light, and that's the opposite of the intention. So this is the color that I use to contour with, and this is called Ashen for Trouble. And I just take it, a lot of times I do it with my finger, but I'm gonna do it with a brush, just because I love our brushes, and I just got another full set in. So what I do is I take it and I go along my hairline, right through here. Ashley, the key is you've just got to blend, baby. You've just got to blend. Co, I swear I've been talking to Aaron more than I've been talking to you. But I need his help. And I need you to come down, or come up, or me come down there, because I need you as a model for my portfolio. Sorry about this light, y'all. I'm not used to sitting. Okay. Hey, cuz. Glad to be back in Arkansas. You don't want to pull it too far over, but get it close to your ear. You'll be able to see better over here. Yes, I want you to do your hair. I want you to style the shoot. And I want to play with makeup and use you for my portfolio. I mean, duh. Come on now. Sides of your nose. And listen, contouring is all about the shape of your face, your particular face. So your contour areas may not be the same as mine. So if there's somebody who, if you're needing a contour consult, then just let me know, and I can send you my recommendations of like a face chart that shows where you should contour and highlight. This just slims out the nose a little. Yeah, he has. I need him to get my my domain and my website set up. Okay, and then this is the important part for me, because I have like, I don't want my double chin. We want a strong cheekbone. I don't want my double chin to show, and so I'm coming over here along this line. I don't normally have my earrings on when I do this. Co, shut up. Okay. And then under your chin, but see how I drew that up a little to like a little above where my chin was. And then also, do not forget this. Draw yourself a beard. And I need a bigger brush for that. Because I need a big beard. Because I've got a double chin. So. And like I said, this is 50% pigment, so careful. You think I'm gorgeous. You want to kiss me. You want to date me. You want to marry me with my contour dirty face. I know, I always feel like, Ashley, it's funny that you said that because I feel like Dick Van Dyke from when he's the Mary Poppins. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. When I have this on. Hey Brittany, hey Taryn. Okay, and so for my highlight color. Oh, Taryn, look at this beautiful pearl. That was just for you. Let me find my brush. I don't need that one. That's the one that has all the dark contour on it. Whoop, that would be bad if I used that for something else. There it is. Love you too, Co. Yes, I'll see you soon. So, highlight. I'm using, this is called Crystal. It's from the Dream On palette, which, unfortunately, the Dream On palette is sold out right now. It was a limited edition, but we have been begging and begging and begging for corporate to bring back these colors, at least some of them, and by far the majority of people want this one back the most. So I think it's highly probable that Crystal will come back, and that's this color, and that's what I used to highlight with. Instant Eye Lift, do not forget this. And y'all, my phone is blowing up because it's fantasy football draft time. And so it's like, okay, I don't know why it's blowing up so much, because my dad is the commissioner and he thinks that it's cool to like have an auto draft, when no, I want to be like Roger Goodell, and I want to be like, okay, the third draft pick of the 2017 Weeds Fantasy Football. My maiden name was Weedeker, so that's why it's called Weeds Fantasy Football. Goes to Emily Avra and Packers Your Bags. Oh, look, there's my husband. Why can't we have a live draft? He has another league that he's joining, or that he's in, or whatever, and he gets to do a live draft. I don't. My dad just pushes the button and does the auto draft, which sucks. Okay, so now, Ashley, this is the part that you need to make sure you do really well. So look. See how that looks compared to that? Just make sure you blend it. Now, if you have not put, why is this shaking? If you have not put enough powder of our translucent powder in between your foundation and your concealer, it's not going to blend well, and it's going to look dirty instead of contoured. Okay, but look at the difference in my forehead. Y'all see that? Trying to keep the light down. Oh my gosh, Ashley, that's hysterical. You can't do that. You gotta watch, you gotta watch the stats. You've got to watch the injury reports. You've got to watch who's actually been playing, who the quarterback is feeling comfortable with as a receiver. I mean, there's so much that goes into it. Somebody's gotten in trouble. Like, you've got to make sure that you are keeping up with the news and football when you're playing for real. Listen, I won the league last year, and I still haven't gotten my trophy. There is no trophy. But I think there should be a trophy, okay? Because my dad paid for me to get into the league. And so he thinks that since he paid for me to get into the league, when I win, I don't get anything. Okay, the winning is like $300 and the entry is like $20. Listen, we all know I'm not good with math, but I am good with business. And somebody's coming out on the short end. And that short end is my fantasy team that I worked my butt off on last year to make sure my lineups were set to conquer. And I did. Dang it. Lighting. Hey, I'm looking at this mirror too. Okay. Y'all see? Y'all see that? All right. Okay. So, there's just a little bit of contouring. Obviously, not going crazy. Hey, Tori. I need to text you too because I need my hair did. Hey, Meemaw. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Christy. Hey, Joy. Hey, Elizabeth. Okay. So, I think I'm going to go... Oh, wait. Hold on. I got to do my bronzer and blush. Yeah, Jessica, what do you need? What are you needing to know? You want, for your face shape? Is that what you want? Yeah, just send me a PM with what you want me to send you, and I will. Y'all, I was getting ready so fast the other day that I've messed up where all my brushes are. They're in a different bag than they're supposed to be. Okay, so I'm taking our bronzer and I'm going over those areas that I just contoured. But anyway, y'all don't forget to go like and follow my new makeup. It's Emily Avra makeup and ministry. I actually tagged the group in the description of this video. So all you have to do is click on that and it should take you straight to the page. And if you'll just like it and follow it, I would greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to do a Wind Down Wednesday tomorrow for end of month celebration. So if y'all want to join me, I'm sure there's going to be some fantastic comedic relief. There's definitely going to be wine, and there's definitely going to be makeup and music, and most likely mayhem, because let's face it, it's my house. Okay, now blush. Blush number 3. Love it. If you are familiar with the NARS Orgasm Blush, this is nearly identical, but $10 cheaper and double the pigmentation. I dipped that brush once, so check it. And it's just beautiful. And then I go in with our blush number 6 and I give it a little bit more dimension and I take it up because the number 6 is kind of a highlight. I take it there, here, up here, with that instant eye lift part, and here. All right. Blend again. Blend it. And I'm going to do the Lottie Dazzle palette for my eyes today, because I love it and a lot of people are scared of it, and there is nothing to be scared of. It is a gorgeous palette. You just have to know that it is 50% pigmented, so you cannot pack on that pigment or you're gonna look crazy. You're gonna look like a clown. I don't need any clowns with their Limelight makeup. Okay, so I'm gonna set this really quickly because I want my brows to have this on it. But this is our 10 Years Younger finishing spray, and it keeps your makeup set for at least 16 hours. And shake it. It's a mist. It's great. Make sure your entire face is covered. Let that dry. And while that is drying, I'm going to put some of this stuff up and pick out my eye colors. Let's see. I don't think I need this. Yes, you need to set, yes, you are. You want to set your creams or your wax based with the powder. So, like now this is specific to the consistency of the makeup that you're putting on your face. Like a lot of people, they finish when they set their entire face with translucent powder, but that's not how it needs to be done with Limelight products. So with our wax-based products, you want to set those products with the powder before you put any other powder on top of it, or it's going to sit in one spot and it won't blend. You'll have to go in with concealer to color correct it. So you don't want to do that. And then that's what that finishing spray is for. The finishing spray acts like what a translucent powder in other brands would look like, and that is your final step. So instead of using the translucent powder as your final step, you would use our finishing spray instead. Sorry, got a call. And I got to plug in my phone. So I'm going to use the Lottie Dazzle palette, which I absolutely love. It is just, it's so fun. It's a beautiful palette, and there's nothing to be afraid of. This is also a limited edition. So if it's something that you want, then you better hurry up. But first, I almost forgot my brows, which my brows are my most important. So brush through. What comes off? Because your makeup should not move. But yes, setting it with the pressed powder, you need to make sure. Now that I've been doing this for 7 months, I know better than I did whenever I first started. I always warn my new clients, or customers, or new beauty guides that join my team. I always warn them, if you are selling a concealer or a foundation, be very careful and make sure that you mention that the best that you're going to get out of this product, if you want its full capacity, you need to use our primer first. It's specially formulated to be cohesive with that wax base. Don't use a traditional primer. If there's anything that I can tell you about our foundation and concealer, it does not mix well with a cream-based or an oil-based primer. So do not. It is better that you would just use your moisturizer and then go straight into your foundation than if you used like I used to use the Urban Decay it's got the jeweled cap, I don't know. I used to use that, and if I used that with this makeup, it would so not work. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you use the first base primer, then your foundation or concealer, and then you want to set it with the powder, and then do whatever else you want to do. Some people contour with creams. If you're contouring with a cream, wait until after you put those creams on to put your powder on. Once you're finished with the cream or the wax, then you put the powder on. Finish your face, and then right before you're ready for mascara and lips is when you would spray the our 10 Years Younger finishing spray. So let's see, I think it's getting a little shady here, so let's see. And brows, y'all, brows are so important, so important. I've got my foundation on my lips, and my lips are so dry. Hey Michelle, hey Betty. Is it nap time, Michelle? Absolutely loved your live yesterday. It was perfect. Okay, so look, I'm just very lightly feathering this on, okay? Y'all, this light is just not good, is it? Is that light awful? Is that better? Oh, well, I'm glad you learned something. Most of the time, I'm just spitting silly. So, I'm glad this was educational. I try to learn something new, at least one something news every day. I'm a lifelong learner. I get bored. If I feel like I know all there is to know, I'll just move on. But with makeup, it's always evolving. There's always new techniques. There's always new trends. There's always new colors, new pigments. And Limelight, you know, being that our parent company is Alcone, and we're at the forefront of the professional makeup industry, we are privy to all of those way before the main circuit. And we have so many professional makeup artists that are actually, they're in business with us, that are beauty guides. And they come on and they teach us techniques and tips and tricks and things that they've used on Lady Gaga, Beyonce, Broadway, let's see, who else? Kim Kardashian, Betty White, my fave, Kathy Bates, just to name a few. So, we learn from the best. They're amazing. Hiding overgrown eyebrows. Tweeze. You're not gonna be, unless you, well, okay, that's not true. Like, why are you trying to grow them to shape them, or are you? I'm a very analytical person, so I ask a lot of questions. Are you in the process of growing them out to shape them? Is that why they're overgrown? Or do you want, like, just to try different widths and thicknesses to get different looks? Okay, so now I'm just going to comb through my brows. It's when I get close to the screen that... Oh. Well, girl, take you out some tweezers. Pluck them bad boys. But you can cover up, like, you can actually change the shape and the arch of your brows if you're in the middle of growing them out. You can use, like, a super light concealer and cover it up. There is Google Lottie, Lottie. Oh, well, you're okay. So Google Lottie makeup artist, and what's Beyonce's sister's name? What's her name? Whatever Beyonce's sister's name is, Google that. Because Lottie did her makeup for an exhibit at the MoMA, I think. And she pretty much, like, completely whited out her eyebrows and drew new ones. So, yeah, Solange. Thank you, Jackie. So, go look that up, because she tells about that technique in there. And it's pretty cool. I'd never heard about it. And so just go Google Lottie makeup artist, Lottie makeup artist, and Solange, and you should be able to pull it up. It was all over Women's Wear Daily. And Lottie, the Lottie I'm talking about is the one who collaborated with our first 2 limited edition sets. And I forgot my shoot. You're welcome. Hey, Rachel. I forgot my towel. So, look, this is the Lottie Dazzle palette. And we're going to have fun with it today. So, I'm just going to start, and you want to pat. You do not want to rub. Because when you pat, it keeps the pigment in place. And I'm taking this all over my lid. And I like a very large and in charge eye. Shoot. Is that better? I'm really trying to help with the light, y'all. So I go up a little bit higher. This totally depends on your eye shape and your preference. But you just want to make sure that you pat and lightly. If you don't, the pigment is not going to stay in one place, and it's going to fall out more under your eye, which you don't want. So that's a personal preference as well. Some people do the eyes first, and then they do their foundation next. It's a total personal preference. With our products, I don't have to really worry about it. If I have any fallout that can't be cleaned up by just brushing it away, then I just go over it with our concealer. So, all right. I am going to do this. I think I might try blue, because this blue is gorgeous. And I don't typically do blue, but apparently blue is supposed to be a good color for brown eyes. Who knew? And on this second color, I'm starting on the inner corner of my retina. On my iris. And the iris is the pigmented part of your eye. Now, it's going to look streaky. Don't worry. You blend next. Hey, Gina. This could totally look like Mimi. But it's not gonna. It's gonna look gorgeous. And y'all are gonna be like, oh my gosh, she did that with that? I'm gonna be like, yeah, I told you. You should have listened. So, I'm gonna go in with this lighter pink. Gotcha. And also the people who want a purple, these two colors mixed together, they make a really good purple. So if that's one that you're looking for, I got you covered. Look, I look like Rainbow Bright. But I'm not gonna. Okay. Moving on to the next brush. Do y'all have any questions? Let me know if you do. I'm happy to talk about whatever. And now I'm taking this magenta because I love it. And I'm patting that just in the corner. Aw, tell Addie thank you. Tell her that Mommy will be able to do her own Lottie Dazzle palette on her soon. Okay, so don't y'all think this looks gorgeous? If you do, you cry. Or you're a 2-year-old. Or how old, Daddy? 2 or 3? Trying to find. Oh, here you go, Jessica. This is what you need. like I said, all my brushes are mixed up. Sorry. Oh well, I can just take this one. This will work. It's an old brush, but whatever. She's 3. Okay, and so I'm going to go in my crease too. Now, if you have a smaller eye or hooded eye, you want to draw it up a little bit over your crease, and that's going to give the effect of a fuller, a larger eye, a larger opening of your eye. Doesn't this look gorgeous, y'all? Don't worry. Just trust me. Stick with me. All right. Now it's time to blend. If I can make sure that this is a clean brush. Okay. The sound, it is cicadas, I believe. Because I'm sitting outside. I do most of my work outside. I don't like being cooped up in the house, especially now that I work from home, and that I used to, and that I was, you know, in the hospital for so long with Beck. Like, I like to get out, take my laptop outside and work outside. It's the beauty of time freedom. So I'm just blending this in with small circles and lightly. Just don't want anything to look, you want it all to look blended. You don't want to be able to tell where any of the different colors are. So can y'all see that? Is that better? I mean, for y'all to see. Now, would you think that that came from that? Told you. Okay, now the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do my brow highlight, which is right here. Make those brows stand out. That just defines your arch. Okay. I also like to take this same color. Now, if you have this, you want to put a very light shimmery color in your inner crease if you want to open your eyes up, if you want your eyes to appear larger and more open. If you have large eyes, don't do that. If you don't want them to appear larger. Okay, so let me clean up any of the fallout that I've had, which is like none, because I packed it on when I was putting it on. Okay. Now, it's time for liner, which we all know is totally my strong suit. And I don't know what lip color. Probably gonna have to go with maybe Sugar Plum and Creme Brulee today. So, apologize for looking in the mirror over here, but I can't look in my phone, so. Slow strokes. Don't try to draw one continuous line. You don't have to do that. You're really just wanting to fill in the areas where the hair from your lashes is sparse. Kind of like your brows. Making sure y'all can see. Okay. Always start with the treble eye first. Because, you know, you've always got one eye that always looks better. And I learned that tip from one of our pros. She's like, just start with the eye that always sucks and then match the other eye. Because you obviously have more control over one eye than the other. Now to do your wing, I'm supposed to start on this one because this is my bad one. Draw, it's an extension of the bottom lash. I'm sorry if y'all can't see that. And then I'm connecting it. Hold, please. Okay. Just call me Cleopatra. So I'm going to blend this. And look, wings always look way more dramatic before you have your mascara on. Oh, y'all can't see, sorry. Okay. Whoop. I can't talk while I'm doing liner. Sorry, guys. Well, we're gonna have I want to have like a makeup and margarita party for our team. So just let me know what time to come over and we'll do it at your house. Or Erica's. Okay, can y'all see that now? They kind of look even. What? Yeah. Okay. And then this is where every single one of us screws up. Because we always try and, you know, Make them exact. But listen, just like brows, your winged liner, so brows are sisters, not twins. Your winged liner, it's sisters, not twins. So that is the liner. I need my brush really quick to blend that out on the bottom. And then I'm spraying my finishing spray. So look, I don't want that to just show like and be all like, it's only right there. So I'm taking this and I'm blending it down so that it's still connected to that wing, but it's not just so like stop and go. Because what's my favorite word? Blend. So, well, yeah, girl, let's plan it. True story, Ashley, true story. Not all twins are identical. Okay, so I'm done with that. Where's my finishing spray? Shake it up. God, I love it. It's so refreshing, like, to have that mist when you finish your makeup. It just like, I love it. So let's see here. What color did I say we were gonna do? Sugar plum and cupcake? Sugar plum and creme brulee, I think is what I said. Hey, Jenny. How are you, girl? Gotta find my creme brulee. It might be in my purse because I use it all the time. But you know what? I can do these two. I love sugar plum and I'll do my, I'm waiting on everything to dry before I do my mascara. So, if you have not had our Enduring Lip Colors, you are missing out, seriously. It goes on like butter, it dries matte, and it smells delicious, and it is, it's a total long wear lip stain. If you have oily skin, you may have to touch up after lunch. For me, typically, I can go all day. Okay, and this end of the doe foot applicator, you can use as, get this off my finger so that I don't, okay. You can use this end of the doe foot applicator as a liner. And I love doing that because since this is a lip stain, it doesn't bleed into the lines around your mouth. So I always use the top on my top lip. Aw, crap. All right, look. Isn't that a gorgeous color? That's better. Here, I'll just turn off the light. Isn't that color gorgeous? It's good. It's like the perfect fall color. But it's a little dark and dramatic for school pickup line and the post office. So that's why I'm gonna lighten it up with Cupcake, which I never ever wore pink. Ever wore pink lipstick in my life. But this bad boy is one of my favorite colors. Isn't that beautiful? Let me see. Can y'all see that better there? So pretty. I love to mix and match our enduring lip colors. So then the last step I'm going to show y'all is mascara time. Really quick. Thanks for sticking with me. I knew it was going to be a long video, but y'all hung in there. Just see if you can hang in there while I find my... There's my mascara. But to find my curler is going to be interesting. Where is it? Who knows? But this is a one-step fiber mascara, and it's amazing. And I do have a couple, so you can see the fibers on it. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. I do need the light for this. And the wand on this brush, I love it. It's not my typical that I would use. But, oh my. Here's another tip. If you have long lashes, I don't really have to worry about that. Oh, no, no. The fibers do not fall off of this mascara. That's why it's so great. It's a one-step. And there are no fibers that are in your eyes or falling out underneath your eyes or anything like that. But here's a tip. If you have long lashes, unlike me, do your bottom lash first. I've gotten in the habit of doing that now because of our pros teaching us to do that, especially on clients or falsies. So make sure you do your under eye first, because when you do the top, you're going to look, or when you do the bottom, you look up. And if you've already done the top, you're going to get mascara on the top of your lid. So do the bottom first. And I still have not re-dipped my wand. Just FYI. So Ashley, do you know Linda? I thought I saw her say something to you. I love Linda. Okay, so there's the bottom lashes. I don't like a lot on the top. I mean on the bottom lash, so re-dip my wand and get at the base. And y'all, this is without me curling my lashes, so, and I'm a stickler for curling my lashes. Just make sure you get all the way at the base and kind of wiggle it back and forth to make sure you get it all along each individual eyelash. Aw, she worked with your mom? Yes, she's so sweet. Hi, Lisa. Just finishing up my mascara on this 2-hour tutorial, I'm sure. Hour and a half. Okay, and like I said, y'all, I do not have long lashes. Okay, but look. And that's, I mean, that's after one coat without curling my lashes, which I don't know that I've done that since I was 13. I curl my lashes every single time. See, I don't have that problem, Ashley, because my lashes are not long. They're not long enough to touch the lid. But a lot of pro artists, they go from the bottom like that. They push down on the lid and they apply the mascara from the bottom. I mean, from the top of the lash down, instead of like, they go opposite of how we'd put it on ourselves. That gives them more control, and they push down the lid so that they can't stab anybody in the eye with the mascara wand. Little behind the scenes trick. Greg Alexander, thank God your daughter is as much of a bad ace as she is, because I about had a heart attack when I read that status, okay? Yeah, I see, and look, I mean, I didn't curl my lashes, and you can see them, but I feel the same way. But I'm going back in for a second coat, because I've got this winged liner on, and with a winged liner, I need some dramatic lashes. So. Greg, how'd you do at the race this weekend? Okay. The second coat on this eye. And then project Get Emily Ready Before 9 p.m. will be complete. Although probably a lot of y'all watching thought, oh my God, it may be 9 p.m. before she's finished. But it always takes longer whenever I'm doing it on live. But Ashley, check those out. I mean, come on. And I have no lashes. Like, and it's totally buildable. There you go. So, okay. Look, y'all, made my hair, I swear, I can tease it to the high heavens. Like, you know, bigger the hair, closer to Jesus. Like, I always try to do that. My hair is, it falls flat, like, before nothing. Seriously, it's not even. So, I lost my earring. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No, I don't know where the back is. So, anyway, it's probably stuck in my shirt somewhere, but thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon or this morning. I'm so used to it being late, but whatever. So, if y'all have any questions or anything, let me know. And remember to please like and follow my new business page, Emily Avra Makeup and Ministry. It's tagged in the comments here. And if you liked what you saw or any of the products, then please share this video or contact me if you want more product information or more information about the opportunity of a Limelight time. It's changed my life in so many ways. I can't even imagine my life without it. So, if there's anything I can help y'all with, then let me know. If there's anything that I can pray over for you, then let me know. And I hope y'all have a great and most blessed rest of your Tuesday. I'm sure I'll be checking in later tonight. Girl, that's not red. This is Sugar Plum and Cupcake. Oh, you mean this one? You tell me, because I'm going to the post office today and I was mailing yours out. So you tell me which one you want and I'll send it out with you. Just message me. All right. Love y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.